Hey, future me in YouTube world. So today is August 13th, 2020. It's 11:40 p.m. And I am going to embark on a video blog experiment. So little backstory, COVID time has always made me, I guess, kind of interested to check in on the people that I've known and have cared about throughout my life and just kind of make sure they're okay. I'm part part caretaker. Um, and I mean, it's been cool. I've been able to reconnect with some friends through Facebook and things like that. And there are some people that I haven't really reconnected with, like on a personal basis, but like, they've got a YouTube channel or a podcast or whatever. And we chat via that, or I get kind of just, you know, get a little window into what they're going through via that. So, one of them did a vlog in 2018, and it was like a year of 5-minute videos every day and just talking about whatever you want to talk about at the time. I think it was mostly like job stuff and friendship stuff and things like that. Anyway, I thought it was cool because he was feeling kind of lost and like he wasn't really sure where he was going, kind of what his direction was going to be, and like who he was. He wanted to make sure who he was kind of wasn't getting lost. And by doing videos, you're kind of able to see this reflection. I think he put it like, if you could talk into the mirror to yourself every day for a while, like what would that experience be? So I thought that'd be fascinating. And I want to experiment with it here. So wish me luck. I don't know. Anyway, short version. We moved to Washington in 2011, I think. We've lived here in this house since 2012. It's an old house. There's always something to do. I was a medical coder for a long time and gave it up to switch careers to become an entrepreneur. So I am a personal trainer and a nutrition coach. Just got certified in that. So I'm just kind of starting to build that program up. Um, but as a mom and to an almost 5-year-old and a military wife um, and a homeowner with two giant dogs in Washington, it's been interesting because there are always trade-offs we make in life and always decisions that we make. And I can't say I regret a lot of them because they've all kind of led me to where I'm at now. I mean, different decisions would lead me down a different path and not better, worse, just different. So I am on this path and things are pretty good on this path. I mean, I don't have a lot of complaints. Probably the one thing that this whole pandemic experience has shown me is that I overcommit and underdeliver, and that's a problem. I missed a couple of writing deadlines in July because basically I was trying to study for my nutritional certification, parent a 4-year-old, take care of an aging house with a lot of manual stuff that I was doing myself, keep my business afloat since the YMCA's I chiefly work out of closed in March, and it's now August, and they are still closed. So I had to figure that out and figuring out the finances of all of that and, a deployed spouse on top of all of it. So it's been a very interesting pandemic. But there's a lot of things I miss. I miss like being able to sit down and read a good fantasy book for a while and not feel like I have this giant to-do list that's just chomping at me that if I only do all of these and get the house whole clean and do all the dishes or do all the research or write this paper or something, then I can sit down and read. You know, I miss and one of the things my old friend who was making this video thing, um, he was a very talented fantasy writer. Always has been. That was a good chunk of our connection. And I want to sit down and write, and I want to sit down and read, uh, but I don't have the time. I want to do the time. I don't have the energy. Um, or I have a million other things on my to-do list, and I'm like, how did I get to this headspace where those things that I enjoyed don't matter anymore. Like they are at the bottom of the totem pole of things to do. Um, the dishes are higher. Not that I like doing dishes, but if I don't, then we'll have, a myriad of problems and I'll have stuff I need to catch up on again and then I'll get overwhelmed. It's just this, ugh. Um, so I made it to 5 minutes. Yay. Um, I mean, that's just kind of the thing. We've lived here since 2011. I've done one show. It was Into the Woods, which was sort of like one of my all-time favorite musical theater shows anyway. And I've been to several shows, like the Fifth Avenue Theater when I can afford them, and Paramount Theater when I can afford them. I think I've been to one show at the Paramount. Most of those are way out of my price range. But it's just been, I miss the arts. I do. I had an accident weightlifting and it affected my throat. So I've been working for years to get my singing back to where it used to be, but it's disheartening and I don't have the time to really sit and devote to it. So I just kind of like nibble at it here and there, which kind of feels like it's a disservice. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It's like if you had something that was easy, but you enjoyed it and you worked at it and you got really, really good at it, and then it was taken away and you kind of start rebuilding from step one. It's frustrating, I guess. So COVID has taken away any weightlifting meets I might have had, and having a kid has honestly taken away the time I need to train for those meets. So those are out of the question right now. And it's just been a pandemic, whatever that looks like. Um, so yeah, am I really this person who has put the things I love last on the list? Kind of an interesting thought. All right, 7 minutes in. I don't think anybody's bothering to watch at this point, which is probably for the best. So I'm going to go ahead and walk out for the night.